Hello everybody and welcome back. It's me, it's Malcolm. I usually do a quirky, funny intro for these kind of videos, but I feel like because the subject is so heavy, I shouldn't. I'm not sure if I'm going to put background music or not underneath this, so you'll obviously know when I put the video up. But I feel like this situation is so heavy that I really need to just talk straightforward and just get into it. Euginia Cooney is someone I found out about through Shane Dawson, and if you actually have seen my content before, I actually have done a lot of reaction videos. A lot of reaction videos have been Shane Dawson videos, and one of them has been the return of the Euginia Cooney video. And basically this whole video was about her weight and all this stuff, and Shane brought an actual psychiatrist, not a psychiatrist, or I can't remember what her actual title was, but someone that specializes in mental illness and things like that. So watching the video, I thought Eugenia was a cool person. She seemed like she had a great personality, so I obviously subscribed to her channel, subscribed to her Twitch. She seemed to be doing fine, and the reason why I'm talking about her today is because apparently in 2018 she had a Discord server. Now, as of September 21st, 2020, her Discord is gone, and the reason it's gone is because of the things I'm about to talk about. There have been a lot of other YouTubers that have talked about this situation about her Discord server. One I feel like really put everything together and very concise. Her name is TehMimi. So I will definitely be talking about her video the most because I feel like that had the most concise information and it was pretty straightforward, to be honest with you. But there's also YouTubers such as iNabber, Repzilla, Pastel Belle that have all covered this situation before I did, so I will be linking all their videos about this Discord situation and Eugenia's involvement in the links below. And then later on, I don't know how long this video is gonna be, but later on Eugenia actually did make a YouTube video about the whole situation. I feel like we should talk about everything beforehand so you can get a better context of it, so here we go. Now, in July of this year, this Reddit post talked about how Eugenia has a lot of in like her Discord server, and people that are in her Discord community are very harmful. They're very so I feel like this whole thing started from there. Now, two moderators came up in this post that I'm about to talk about shortly. But Eugenia said in her video herself, and then by what I've seen in these videos, it's not just the moderators that were doing all these disgusting, vile things. There were also random accounts, trolls, people that were like targeting these young girls, trying to make them do inexplicable things, things that I really do feel uncomfortable to talk about, but you do need the context, so when I talk about her video, it'll make sense. So the three people I am going to talk about first are two of the mods and then one random user. So the first person I want to talk about, his name is Quimlaria, who was a moderator, who was one of Eugenia's first moderators. Eugenia did say in the video herself that this person was kind of shady. By the context clues and by looking at other videos, I can only conclude that the person Eugenia was talking about in her video mostly was this Quimlaria guy. All you need to know about this guy, and you're gonna be shocked when I tell you, this guy has actually been convicted. And yes, I do mean convicted, as in there are actual police reports about this guy being a child. Not only a child, but this person lied about their identity to Eugenia, so Eugenia didn't even know who this person was. I think that's probably one of the issues that a lot of her fans and a lot of people that know about this situation had a gripe with, because it feels like you didn't do a good background check on this person, because all you took was their word that they were a moderator for other Twitch streamers and things like that. Eugenia never named the people that this person moderated for, so it was kind of hard to find. And what makes this even worse, this guy is still online. This disgusting human being is still online. He has a Twitter. I'm not gonna put it up there because not to protect identities, because no, I don't want to give this guy that fame. He already said his username, his Discord username, so that's enough. Like, screw you, dude. I do not want to give you any more fame because people like you can burn. But what happened with this guy, Quimlaria, when people try to call out the things that are going on in the server or try to like address any issues of predators being in the Discord server, this Quimlaria guy would ban people from the Discord. And Euginia says herself she didn't know about all this. The only way she really talks to fans is through DMs mostly. That's what's kind of iffy to me, because if I had a Discord and I was a big YouTuber, one, I would always background check whoever wanted to moderate my servers, and two, I would always be on there, you know, checking in and out, talking to fans. I don't know how fast these people got banned, but it seemed like it was like fairly fast because, like I said, Eugenia said she never saw these things. I'm not gonna say Eugenia is lying because it's not my place to say. I wasn't there in the Discord, so I do not know who saw what or who said what to who. But it is on record that this Quimlaria guy is an actual and a registered offender. That's something that I wish she talked about more. And another thing, apparently this Quimlaria guy knew about all the other in the chat, in the Discord chat, and he didn't ban them even though it was brought to his attention and the another mod's attention about it. He just didn't do anything about it. I don't know, maybe that was like his other account. I don't know if he made multiple accounts to do these disgusting things, but I just found that to be extremely scary, and I don't know where this guy is. Like I said, all I know is that he has a Twitter still, but Eugenia did ban him from her Discord. I guess that's okay, but not really, because at the end of the day, you still should have known who you were putting in charge of your server. But I'm gonna leave it at that. Another mod, his name is Euginia Cooney. From what I understand, he was banned before the Discord server was made. He did make multiple accounts to harass the community, was in possession of child, and is an actual racist. Like, a racist. Yeah, that bad. This guy is the worst of the worst, and this guy was actually arrested for having said child. So now you have two moderators in this Discord server where there are a lot of young teenage girls, a lot of 13, 14-year-olds that are very vulnerable now because they're fans of Euginia Cooney, who are now exposed to these disgusting and vile people. Now we're gonna talk about two people that were not mods but were like named as being like very disgusting people, constant perpetrators. This is where it's gonna get a little bit uncomfortable, so if you're uncomfortable with grooming and things of that nature, I'll try to put a timestamp to where to skip forward to, but if I forget, I do apologize. So the first person I want to talk about is Matt Cardi 5. First of all, he lied about his age. Second of all, he asked minors for bikini pictures, and when they were refused, he would gaslight them and say it's not that big of a deal, when it obviously is, because you're asking a minor to send you a provocative photo for your sexual gain. Disgusting piece of trash. Somehow this guy has no record of being arrested, so that's kind of scary to me that there are people that are this disgusting that haven't even been caught yet. To my knowledge, this guy still has not been caught, and if someone were to try to like speak up against this Matt Cardi dude would threaten to use the police against them. I don't know if in like a swatting situation, but it just seemed like if you tell on me, I'm gonna make you pay. That's the kind of vibe that these people were describing this Matt Carty dude to be. He was also stalking one of Euginia Cooney's fans and actually sent them a picture of their, that. Yes, they sent them pictures of that. So when I tell you this person really tried to be so vile, not even try, he was vile. Let me take that back. He was a vile person, very disgusting. Like, it made me so disgusted to hear the things that he said and did. Like I said, by context, I think this was the second person Eugenia talked about in her video, because she talked about someone who wasn't a mod that did all these disgusting things and stalked one of her fans, because I think that fan then DM'd the Quimlaria guy about someone stalking them, and they said they were gonna go away for a while. The Quimlaria guy said, we understand, and then Quimlaria blocked them, because on Twitter, when you talk to somebody, it'll say you can no longer direct message this person. That means this person has blocked you. Another community member of her Discord server was this guy named Zenmo, and another guy in her Discord community was the guy named Zemzo. And the only reason why I heard about this one is because apparently in one of Euginia Cooney's Twitch lives, someone sent a message using bits, and if you don't know what bits are, it's just Twitch currency, and you can like have a custom message and send it to your favorite streamer, and then they read it on their stream sometimes. They were accusing the Zemzo guy of threatening violence, being a disgusting person. It seemed that Eugenia on her Twitch stream kind of defended the guy, saying, well, he's a nice guy, I don't really know everything about it, so I'm not gonna really say anything about it too much or react to it. And I think people latched onto that and used that as, well, you're defending everybody because you won't condemn this guy. There are way more people, more accounts that have all done the same kind of things, attacking her fans, being vulgar, being predatory. Like, that's just the start of it. Now, I didn't find any more stories about it, but I do know that there are more accounts out there that have done these things that I've already talked about. Like I said, massive trigger warning if you're gonna go down the rabbit hole like I did. Like, I feel so uncomfortable even talking about it still. So now you got most of the context that there are all these people that Eugenia claims she didn't know about, and she said she doesn't protect and things like that. But it did, like, once all this stuff like came rushing out, it did look really bad for her. So she made a video explaining everything and talking about how she deleted her Discord server. So I had to watch the video twice because some people did call her out for her voice not being the same, her mannerisms not being the same, and just kind of confused if this is the real Eugenia that they're watching in this video, or who was that before they watched this video. A lot of people were confused on that. People are very split on this video. That's why if you look here, the like to dislike ratio is not in her favor as much as I think she expected it to be. On Twitter, it's a different story. It seemed like a lot of people were in support of her, saying, I love you, you explained everything so well. And then you have people that, of course, are going to talk about her weight in the YouTube comments and say that she really didn't address anything. It was just more so a pity party for herself. So I took some notes on Eugenia's video, so I will go through it really quick for you. So basically confirming what I said earlier, in her video she talked about a guy from the You Now days, which is this Quimlaria guy, I'm assuming to be, because she never really named him. The guy knew how to moderate her Twitch and Discord, so that's why she let him do it. So this is where I found like a little bit of a problem. Euginia claims this guy may have been but she didn't have enough evidence to really do anything about it. So it kind of sounded weird coming from her perspective that, you know, she heard about these things, but she didn't do anything about these things until she saw irrefutable proof, which I can see on her side of the things, where you don't want to really accuse someone of something so severe. But when you have fans that are coming to you with a problem, I still believe you should listen to them and go forward accordingly. And of course, this guy that she messaged that all this evidence came out about, he claims that the haters were just after him, the evidence is fake, all these kind of things, basically trying to lie through his teeth. But once you see, I think she saw the arrest record, and that's all she needed to see to, you know, get this guy up out of here. Venus then says, after learning that this person had a fake name and all this, and learning about all this concrete evidence, the guy still tried to message her, but she definitely didn't respond after that. And then she talked about how there was a different mod giving harmful advice. I couldn't really pin down who she was talking about, but she said that was a thing that did happen. She then does what a lot of YouTubers love to do in these kinds of apologies, is say it happened years ago. But my thing is, why are these things coming up now? Is it because of that Reddit post from July? Through deduction, I think that's what it is, because looking through YouTube, it seems like these videos started in July, and we're still hearing about more stuff now. And then something I did notice is that I've heard her voice in other videos, and it's more so childlike, and that's not something I really want to like make too light of. But it did seem like her persona was very more so like ditzy and childlike. So when you watch this apology video about her Discord, you can see why a lot of fans are confused and wondering who the real Euginia Cooney is. And after that video, people seem to be really split. People were talking about her weight. Of course, they always talk about her weight in every video, because I checked the comments on like multiple videos. So it seemed like people just will not stop talking about her weight, which seems to be like the thing that concerns fans the most, because they think that she might die from it one day if she doesn't like seek help for it. I'm not in a position to say if someone needs help or not, or what they should do with their life. I'm not going to touch that, but I did notice a difference from when I watched her in the Shane Dawson video until now. You can definitely see a difference. That's all I'm gonna say about that. I'm not gonna comment any more about that part, but the video part itself, about the Discord thing, I will comment on. So I'm gonna read some YouTube comments and show some Twitter feedback if I haven't already, where you can see that fans are kind of split, where people are supporting her, people are not supporting her. They feel like she didn't do enough in the video for 10 minutes about something so serious. So here we go. Okay, we got this person right here, says, wait, actually, this was supposed to be about the minors that became victims in your server, not about you, because you're not the victim in this. Quote, so hard for me, unquote. What about the ones that went through such hard times while they tried to support you? Are you thinking of them, or are you thinking about yourself? Watching her video, she really didn't talk about the victims. She more so talked about how it affected her. It seemed kind of like not disingenuous or not genuine. It just seemed more like I don't think she understands why people are upset. That's what it came off to me. But like I said, I'll let you watch the videos below. You can watch her video yourself, and you can come up with your own conclusion. Alright, we got this comment right here. So, where's the Discord? Where's the person? Where are the victims/victims? What happened to the person's Discord? Are they reported and being removed? This video was 10 minutes of me, and no actual explanation like any normal person / YouTuber would do. And I think this person is like me, like they're on the outside looking in because they weren't there to really see what happened, but they're just learning about all this stuff. I'm just kind of like, why didn't Eugenia say there have been a lot of people that have been hurt by these people, and I take full responsibility for that because at the end of the day, I let these people into the community and all this kind of stuff. This person right here, you aren't the victim in this case. Those minors, those children were. Shame on this video, it feels scripted and doesn't even properly address anything at all. So like I said, people are not happy. As far as it being scripted, I can definitely get that vibe. It gave me Tati Westbrook Breaking My Silence vibes. If you watch that video, people feel like her lawyer made her a script to read off of, which could be true because this is a very serious situation, and I feel like we're not going to hear the end of it just yet. We got this person, Vicky, here. She says, this really shows a lot more than I think she meant to show. Her vocabulary and ability to speak like a normal adult are clearly shown here, not like in her other videos where she acts like a child and uses the word like all the time. I think she acts like that so people will think she isn't mature enough to actually handle or admit her issues. Thank you for listening to my analysis. And yeah, I've actually like popped in on Eugenia's Twitches like from time to time when I have the time to, and she does have like this like childlike persona, and she has like this voice. And when I saw the video, I didn't hear the voice, so it kind of threw me off. And then you have these people on Twitter, as you can see here, where Eugenia's like, hey, thanks for letting me talk about my side of the story. And she responds to the fans that it gave her positive feedback. And she actually did respond to the people that did criticize her, which I will give her credit for. But as you can see, a lot of people on Twitter and a lot of people just didn't know what was going on. It's another TehMimi situation where they made a video talking about how they're sorry about everything, but didn't really explain what they're sorry for. It just felt like really like I said, it felt like a scripted apology, which I don't have actually any issue with. I actually would prefer something scripted rather than them rambling about nothing. But even so, this is still 10 minutes of not fully talking about everything, so I can see where people's frustrations came from. So my conclusion is, with this whole situation, Eugenia should have done a better background check and just knew more about the people that she let take control of her Discord server. I know a lot of Twitch streamers that let their friends or people that they are close to, that they already know they're good, to mod their servers, because you don't want to give power to someone random or someone you don't know that well, and then they abuse their power, which some of these mods obviously did, because that's what they are, that's what they did, and they're disgusting, they can burn. As far as Eugenia, personally, I'm not gonna say she lied or she protected them. Like I said, it's not my place to say that. I'm just presenting all the things that were presented online and in videos, and I will leave you, the viewer, to make your own conclusion. I know that was a lot, but if you're here at the end, I do appreciate you being here. Once again, it is Malcolm. That's me. Subscription button up here, 2 other videos over there for your own free time. Without further ado, I wish you well, I wish you good health, and I will see you again next time.